Hello guys, welcome back to our Laravel 8 school management system part 2. Our last part I have shown you guys the project overview. So in this part I will show you guys how to make the migration, and from there we can do our other stuffs in this part. Okay, so let's start and continue from here. And if you download the starter kit already, you will have everything like this. And inside the code also, in the starter kit, you will have all these views, okay, and inside the database as well, and inside the migration you will have all these migrations as well, and inside the controllers also you will have all these controllers as well, and everything there is empty as for now. Okay, I just created everything for you guys so that we can start from here without having much time to waste. So let's get dive to the code. And the first thing that I will be doing is, let's just start from the migration files. Okay, let me make this in big though. Okay, so here is the migration file. Here the first thing is the settings. Here, open the settings and let's add some fields inside here. So you can say table. Okay, so it will be string and the name nullable, and copy this, and the next one is the establish date. So and the other one is the address. Okay, this one we can just make it as date, and this one should be the address, should be text, and the next one is the phone numbers and other stuff. Okay, so you can say phone, that's gonna be like this, and the next one fax and other stuffs, fax. And here is the things that you need here for now. Okay, so, and the last one is the logo, which gonna be the image of the school. Okay, now thus we have the phone, the name, the established date, address, phone, fax, and logo of the school, of the system settings. Okay, here is the system settings for now. Okay, so maybe we can also do another thing here. Say teams. By default, I will leave it like this for now. Okay, everything is going to be like this. And the next one is the school settings, which is quite similar to this, but as we are going, I will have to change a lot of things here as well. Okay, here is the school name, address, phone, logo, and team is not necessary for the school here, so we have everything here. Okay, so and the next one is the leaves. Here, just grab everything from here, paste it. No, come here, grab all these things, copy it, come here, paste it in the labels like this. Name of the level, level description can be here, which gonna be text. Level description should be here, description. And now here is the status of the level. So here we can say boolean. Okay, like this, and by default gonna be true. Okay, so we have it like this, default gonna be true. And now, and the next one also, let's grab this one. The next one is the grade. So grade also will be like this. Here is the grade name, like grade name, grade A, and grade 1, grade 2, grade 3, and so on. Grade name, grade description, and grades like this. And the classes also, you're gonna be like this. We have classes, and we pass here the grade as well. And inside, no, wait, I'm making some mistakes here. I didn't put the date time here. Sorry for that. I didn't pass, so I'm just going without these things. So we need to make the timestamps there. Okay, because we need those timestamps. Okay, classes also we need timestamp there. Okay, so the class has class name and code. Okay, the class code should be string as well, and the class also has status as well, and the class will have also name, code, status, and a grade here. But the grade will be like a foreign key, right? So we can say here, just put here the foreign ID. So we can say grade ID. Okay, so it will be nullable. Okay, so let's just go again to this here in this subject. Grab this, copy all, and come to the inside this one. Paste all inside the subjects here. Name, code, and let's pass here the credit of the subject if you have any. So should be here's the credit, and let's put here the hour, the credit and hour, and yeah, think name, code, credit, hour, and the next one is yeah, so we can have here put here integer. Okay, this will be integer because I need to pass, let's say, assignment percentage, and final percentage, like this. Okay, assignment percentage and final percentage, and status also gonna be like this. Okay, and now inside this as well, let's just grab the days. Come here, grab this days, and just put it inside here, and the name of the days and the code of the days, that's what we need here. We don't need, and the status of the days here. Okay, and come again here. The next portion here is this one. Oh wait, I did the same thing again here. I think the day, yeah, okay. Bring this inside here. Let's copy all. Come to the shift here, grab all these things, put this one, shift name, shift code, and shift status. Okay, and the next one will be let's just leave it like that. It's okay. So come here inside the times and grab this time, grab all, paste this one here, name of the time, starting from, ending from, so you can put here all here. So the time code should be there, and we have here should be start from, end from. Okay, like this. The time name, time code, start from time and end from time, all should be like this. Okay, and now the next one is which one? Come here. Here is this, here the batch section. So we come here, you say name quote, yeah, it can be quote. So from, let's say, current season should be, yeah, should be integer. Let's make it integer. Let's make it integer, and by default it's gonna be, let's make it, yeah, let's make it unsigned. So here by default it's gonna be 0. Okay, so so here is the status, the season name. Okay, you can have fall. The code of the season should be something like 22 or something like that. So, and come again here, the next one here, let's grab this one and come to this. Here is the section. So we pass here section name. Wait, let's go to the time here, and here as we have one, let's make here, let's make a foreign key here. The foreign key will be the shift. Okay, shift ID, like this. And unsigned, let's make it nullable. Remove this one from here. Okay, so we do have this thing here, and we have this one as well. And here we do, inside here also we have section code here, and the name of this and the code of the section, and we don't need this. Okay, and the next one is the admission. Is the admission section here, and the admission section here, we need to do so many things here, but for now I will just make it as simple as we are going ahead. We can able to add things from there step by step. Okay, so here is the admission section, and the admission section here, I will change this thing as first name and last name, and we're gonna add so many things here, but for now let's make it simple. First name, last name, date of birth, DOB, address, and what's next? Address, and what's next? You have first name, last name, DOB, address, and you can say something like address should be there, and here we have the gender. We have the gender as well, is okay, and we have the nationality. Okay, and we have the religion. So, and the next one also should be what? We have name, first name, last name, address, gender, nationality, religion, and we can say something like it's okay. Let's make it. Let's end it from here for now, and we can make another table of the foreign ID like this, and it should be nullable. Okay, and inside here, inside the foreign ID, what we need to pass here is the class ID. Okay, so class ID, and another one also here is the season ID. Okay, and the next one also is the level and the grade ID. So you can say level ID, and yeah, and now and the grade also, you can say grade ID. So here is the things that we have here now. All of these things are here. Good. Okay, so the next step is what? When we have all these things, here is the status. Okay, then we can add more and more as we are going for now, but for now let's just leave it like this. And the last thing here should be the image. Okay, should be image, should be, let's make it string, let's make it photo, and by default it's gonna be nullable. Okay, like this. Okay, so here is the admission. Okay, everything is here, and now here is the roles of the students. So we can grab here and put this one here. We say foreign ID should be student ID, like this. Okay, or we can say that admission ID, like this. Okay, and yeah, it's not be nullable. Okay, so we can say on delete, on update, so we can pass something like this. No, it's okay, let's leave it like this. Okay, we say constraint. Okay, so and the next one here is something like role ID is there, and the role should be there now. So we can say something like string, and here will be the roll number. Roll number should be here, and yeah, so here is the role ID, student ID, roll number, but we can bring this role student ID below and roll number on top here. Here is what we have so far. Okay, roll number, admission ID, that's what we want at the moment. Okay, so here also is done, and the next one is the class scheduling, which means the class routine. So in the class routine here, let me just come here and I grab almost all of this one. Okay, come here, class routine, and paste this one here. Here is the class, but let's make it arrange so that things gonna be look better. The level grade should be like this. Level and grade, class, season, and what's next here. So we can have here like subject ID, and what's next, days ID, day ID. Okay, and the next one here is the shift ID. Yeah, shift ID, and the next one here should be the time ID. Okay, and the last but not least is something like section ID, here. Okay, so we have all these things: level, grade, class, season, subject, days, shift, time, section ID. And now the last one should be something like let's give a teacher ID as well. So the teacher ID will be from the user table. Okay, so we can say here is the teacher ID, which means here is the user ID. But we can use here nullable constraint. Here should be levels. Okay, and nullable constraint, and we can pass here something like grades, Variable constraint, pass here classes, I guess. Variable constraint here, we can pass here seasons. Here also variable constraint, we can pass here subjects. Here another one also, here we can pass here days. Another one here, we can pass here something like shift. Another one here, we can pass something like times. And the next one here, we can pass something like sections, right? And the last one here, we can pass the users table here, users. Okay, so we have it like this. Okay, so which is like this. And last but not least is the let's make the status of it as well, so that it can have off and on. So let's make a status, pass status here. Does it? Okay, so we have these things like this. Good. So, and now the next step is, let's go to the users table here, and the name of the user, address, okay, blah blah blah. But let's add another field called the user photos. Okay, let's add the user photos here. Underneath the password, we have here the photos will be empty for now. Okay, and as we are going further, I will add so many fields inside the users table here, and I will add so many fields inside the admission as well, and inside the class written also. You know, I can change the class written as well. But as for now, let's just stick on this and see how the system will be looking in the future. So now the next one is, let's try to migrate everything inside our database and start to make our routes so that we can able to start the main thing inside the controllers. Okay, so let me migrate PHP artisan migrate fresh. So when I do this, and it will migrate everything for us, but unfortunately we have an error. Okay, but default value for status table here. Okay, inside the labels, you say that the default value of the status. Okay, let's just make it 1 for okay. So I will just change everything. Just come here, okay, where you have default like this, true. Okay, you can change all, do it like this so that it will not affect the others. So here we can say like this one, and change everything from here to be 1. Okay, now everything is changed successfully. So now let's try to migrate again our database. So let's do it. So now, oh, we still have an error in where rules, and the foreign key constraint is incorrect format. Oh, seriously? Rules. Constraints would be admissions. Okay, like admission. So we pass this thing like this. It was my mistake. I didn't pass the admission there. Oh, are you sure? It's just what I do. So why the constraint is not working? The foreign key constraint, let's check it. Okay, now let's remove the constraint inside the role table. So remove the constraint from there, and I will change the I will fix that bug in the upcoming videos. Okay, and the others and the class rating also, let's remove all the stuffs from there, and I will change the everything from here at the moment. So in the next video I will fix those bugs and we will continue from there. Okay, so let's keep working that. So remove this one as well and remove all of them one by one. Okay, so everything is now removed, only two more. Let's remove another one also. Okay, remove that one. Okay, now everything is removed. Okay, let's try to run our migration again. Okay, now you see everything is now successfully. Now let's check inside our code. You see everything is now we should log out. Okay, now you see now we are logged out because there are no user in the table. And after that, let's check inside our database. Inside our database, you see everything is now here, and we have everything in the database here. So I think I will stop the video from here, and in the next video I will continue from here and to make the forms and the CRUDs, everything, so that we can able to see the base structure of the system. Okay, see you in the next video. If you have any doubt or any comment, so you can leave the comment in the video comment section, and I will love to communicate with you guys. See you in the next video.